Hi, welcome to RCD. We are doing a walkthrough on this Enterra this afternoon. So, starting here in the back, you have power legs in the front and in the back. These are simply extend and retract. Now, they are not to level the coach, but they are to stabilize the coach. So once the coach is level, put them down, snug them into the ground. That stops it from rocking on the inside. This is your power port. This is where you connect your electric up. Your cord is inside. We don't have it connected right now, but you have a cord, and this is where you would connect. This is a 50 amp supply. It's still 110. It looks like a dryer plug, but it's not a dryer plug. It's not 220, it's 110. This is to mount a gas grill. Pull the pin, it will swing around. Right underneath here, you'll see a gas port, and that's where you connect it, your grill into. Walking around the slide here, you have your steps, your entry door. Steps are pretty simple. Fold up, in like so, out. You have a door latch here, so you want to open your door. Connects onto here, like so. Then you can still use a screen door. This is a TV mount for TV, flat screen TV. You have two 110 outlets there and a cable connection for your TV. You're got an awning over this portion right here with LED lighting and two outdoor speakers for your stereo. Again, your front jacks are the same kind of legs as the back. Extend and retract button right there. And you do have a light on the inside. Magnet holds the door open, which is nice. Inside here, the battery box, you got a brand new interstate battery. It is a deep cycle battery, and it does require maintenance. So once or twice a year, check the water level. Make sure the water's not down. If it is, just simply put water in it. Inside here, you have propane tanks. You have two 30-pound propane tanks. They are both full, just like a gas grill. Just open them up and close them, like so. And there's a directional valve right there, where you can run either this tank or that tank. Okay, put that back on in a second. You got power legs in the front. You got a retract and extend. You got a light right here. You have a 7-pin wiring harness that connects to your tow vehicle, two safety chains, and an emergency brake cable. This is your emergency brake cable. You got two outdoor lights, docking lights to help you see, which are turned on from the inside. And this is the other side of your storage. There's your 50 amp power cord and more storage. Okay, if you're at a campground and they have a water source, simply connect the hose to here, power up the hose, and it'll supply water to all the outlets on the inside of the coach. Now, if you want to carry water, say you're dry camping, you don't have access to water, simply fill this up before you leave the house with water. It'll hold 40 or 50 gallons. Excuse me, 40 or 50 gallons. Then you use the pump on the inside. I'll show you that when we go in, to pump the water from here to all the ports on the inside. This is a black tank flush. Your black tank is your toilet waste. Maybe once or twice every 2 months, take a hose, put it here, turn the power onto the hose, open your black handle. Here's your black handle on this one. Right here, opening your black valve, connect the sewer hose to here, and let this run for about 10 minutes. And what it happens, there's like a little sprinkler system inside the black tank that will clean the black tank out. You don't have to do it that often, maybe once or twice every 2 months, something like that, once a month. But you have to make sure your black valve is open, because what it's doing is it's washing the inside out, and it's got to be flushed out. You got a satellite port here, and this is for if you had cable. Okay, so city water connection, carrying water, black tank flush. This is for a sprayer hose. If you want to put a sprayer hose on, then your satellite and TV connections. This is the back of your hot water tank. There's not much to do in here. You got a plug here. The plug's in right now, but if you were done camping for a week or two, take the plug out, let the water drain out, because water, if it sits in there too long, it will start to smell. You have an on-off switch right here. This is kind of a master switch. You can turn it on and leave it on, then control it from the inside. The reason there's two is so nobody plays with the switch on the inside. It can be controlled from out here. So this is about a 6-gallon hot water tank. Again, that's your drain plug. If you're sitting out for a couple weeks, drain the water out. Put the plug back in before you put water to the coach. This is the back of your furnace. So in the winter time, or when it's cool and you're running your furnace, this will get hot. So do not put anything in front of it, because it will burn. You got a couple drain ports here. That's to drain your water lines. Again, this is your sewage pipe. The way that works is you get a sewage hose, connect it to here, just unscrew this, put the sewage hose on, put the other end into the ground, then open your valves up. Your black and gray, again, your black is your toilet waste, your gray is your sink and shower. Pull your black first, let the black drain out, then pull your gray, and it will wash all the black out. Then close them back up. But again, you have to pull your black first. Okay? Back of your refrigerator. Really nothing to do in here. Maybe once a year, take this off, clean it out with a shop vac. But if you don't know how to work on a refrigerator, there's no sense being in here, but that's what that is. Once you take that off and clean it out. This is your vent fan over your stovetop. You turn that on from the inside and it opens the vent up. Let's see, you got an outdoor light over there, which is controlled from the inside. This is where you can store your sewage hose. So you got a sewage hose stored in there that keeps it out of your storage compartments, keeps the smell on the outside of the coach and not the inside. Spare tire. And that's pretty much a tutorial of the outside. Let's go inside and see what we can find in there. Okay, on the inside, first things first, you have a battery disconnect here. So if you're done camping for a while, push this in and it kills all the power to the coach. To light things back up, pull it out, it connects the battery. Here you have your tank levels. You have a gray, auxiliary, black, fresh, and battery. So you hit the switch and it shows you 4 lights, which shows full. Black, auxiliary, gray, and a second gray. Okay, that just gives you a good indication of exactly where your tanks are as far as how full they are. Here's your water pump, your water that you're going to put on board to carry. If you want to use that water, simply hit the power pump. Okay, your water heater here is LP only apparently. So once you get to the campground, go ahead and turn that on. Once it lights, that red light will go out, and probably 10-15 minutes you'll have hot water. As long as your propane tanks are turned on in the front, that will light. Your slide rooms, simple in and out. You have 2 slide rooms on board here. In, brings one in, and out, just goes out. And this does your second slide room here. This is your awning retract, in and out. Your awning, which is out here. Wherever you let the button go, it will stop. So if you have a tree or a camper close by, take it out as far as you can and just let the button go and it will stop for you. You have porch lights, auxiliary interior lights, cabin lights, more cabin lights, and this is your front cap light. Okay, that's everything inside here. Right down here you have the fuse panel. You got your 110 breakers and your 12-volt fuses. Everything is labeled what it's for. So these are just like home style. These are just like your car fuses, and they have a label here for everything so you can tell what's what. Also in here is your converter, which is your battery charger. Once in a while you're going to hear that running. That's just a fan inside there. Okay, this is your thermostat. You got 3 functions: fan, cool, and furnace. So hit it once, turns it on, goes to cool, goes to furnace, and just set your temperature, and then you go to off. Storage in here. You got a CO2 and a propane sniffer. So you're going to hear a beep, kind of like that smoke detector's been beeping. If that starts to beep, then you either have a carbon monoxide problem or you have a propane leak. Best way to find the source of the problem is to go outside, turn the bottles off, stop the leak, then come inside and see if the stovetop's been left on. Okay, you got light switches here. There's controls your pendant lighting right there. You got an exhaust fan up here. You got lights here. 110, 2 110 outlets there. You got a double basin sink. Pulls out hot and cold water. Okay, your refrigerator is gas and electric. So simply turn it on. Let's see if we can get this to come on here. Right there. It's on automatic right now. Now what automatic means is if you're at a campground and you're plugged in and it's running off electricity, power goes out in the middle of the night, you're sound asleep, it will automatically go to gas. As long as your propane bottles are turned on, it will automatically go to gas. Power comes back on, you're still asleep, it will automatically go back to electric. So you'll have nothing to worry about if you leave it on automatic. So 99% of the time, leave it on automatic. If you're going down the road on a road trip, go ahead and fill this up with food. It's going to run on propane until you get to where you're going, you plug in, then it will automatically switch itself to electric. So automatic's the way to go on that. This is your stovetop. I don't think we had the propane bottles on in the front, but that's your sparker, just like a gas grill. You have a 3-burner up top and you have an oven down below. Now the way the oven works, you got to turn it to pilot, push it in, take a match, light it, hold this in for about 10 seconds until it lights, then just turn it to whatever temperature you want. But the sparker does not work on the oven, only on the stove top. Okay. Got a light over the exhaust fan, your fan, microwave just like at home. Got a nice island here with storage. Nice storage on the side. Multiple drawers. Got a flat screen TV with an AM/FM CD DVD player with a Bluetooth. Your fireplace actually does put out heat. It's about a 15,000 watt heater. You can change the settings, change the temperature. Your stereo has speakers. You have 3 zones. You have bedroom, back here in the living room, then your speakers outside, which I showed you earlier. 2 recliners, which is nice. Now your furnace comes from the floor. Your heat will come from the floor. Your air conditioner is going to come from the ceiling. There is a furnace filter in here, or I'm sorry, air conditioner filter. Maybe once a year. It's just a little foam filter. Take it out, wash it out, then put it back up. Series of lights. Another 110 outlet here. Your couch pulls out into a bed. Simply pulls out. The legs go down like so. That back end flips down. Then you put the cushions over the headboard. So if I grab that. See, there's outlets there. your pendant lighting or your kitchen table lights right there. You have a fire extinguisher here. Here's your antenna for your TV antenna. Simply just crank it up and down, and that will give you better reception if you're in a bad area. So crank it up and down. Then if you need to swivel it, you just turn this. Pull down and turn. The bathroom, a lot of closets in the bathroom, which is nice. Shower, hot and cold, skylight with a nice shower head. Hot and cold water here. 2 110 outlets there. Medicine cabinet. More storage there. Commode. The way the commode works, to put water in the tank or water in the bowl, push down halfway, all the way down, flushes it. Got a series of lights in here with an exhaust fan up here. Okay, and you do have air in here and you have heat. Coming into the bedroom, again, you have air and heat in here also. Series of lights over the bed. You got 2 more speakers in here. You would mount a TV here. Your cable hookup is there. Or you can set your TV here, it doesn't matter, but if you were to mount it, that's where you'd mount it. So nice storage there. You have an escape window right here. If you cannot get to the front door for some reason, or there's a fire or whatever reason, push this out. Push this all the way out and pull the screen out by pulling this out and jump out. This thing will swing all the way open for you. Now if you just want to use it for ventilation, you just use it for ventilation. But if you can't get out, that's the way you got to get out. Okay, the bed does not, there is no storage under the bed on this one. Nice walk or reach-in closet here. A lot of room. You do have a remote control for your fan in the bedroom here. Hit a button, opens up. And just set your speed. Actually has a timer on it, so that's pretty nice. Just shut it off, and it closes. Now here is your retract and extend for your slide in your bedroom. It's not in that front panel when we first came in, it's right here in the bedroom. So that's about everything. If you have any questions or I didn't cover something you don't understand, give us a call here. We're glad to help you. Thanks for shopping at RCD.